We are here in Greyfriars Cemetery in Edinburgh, as tonight the Ghost Quest team get locked down for 2 nights of investigations at the famous Niddry Street Vaults. What will we find on our stay here? We have 2 nights to find out. Edinburgh, a thriving capital city bursting with historic landmarks and things to see and do. The Ghost Quest team have travelled over 200 miles to the Scottish capital to investigate alleged hauntings at the infamous Niddry Street Vaults, located in Edinburgh's Old Town. Constructed in the late 1700s, the Edinburgh Vaults are sealed deep within the walls of Southbridge and were soon to become the home to many underground taverns, cobbler shops and other various trades, including a hiding place for illicit materials and supposedly as storage for Burke and Hare's murder victims before they were sold on for medical research. After the conditions worsened in the vaults, mainly due to poor air quality and serious flooding issues, the businesses that remained moved out of the vaults and Edinburgh's poorest communities moved in. The vaults have a vast amount of ghostly residents from a time once gone, who most famously include Mr. Boots, who is thought to be a slum landlord and whose job it was to light all the candles down the various passageways. Before we start our investigation, we head over to Greyfriars Cemetery to learn a bit more about the history and see if we can make any connections. We met up with Simon Entwistle outside the cemetery to find out more about the graveyard's dark and also upsetting past.
Welcome to the city of Edinburgh, Scotland's capital city, and also tonight we're going to investigate the vaults with Ghost Quest. But we're just outside a very, very famous churchyard known simply as Greyfriars Kirk. Inside the kirk are some great stories, some amazing stories, like J.K. Rowling's characters such as Voldemort. He actually existed and he's buried here. But of course, let's have some stories relating to the kirk, and by far the most famous one is that of Greyfriars Bobby. Who was Greyfriars Bobby? Well, he was indeed a Skye Terrier. His owner, John Gray, loved this dog with all his heart, and it seems that the feeling was quite mutual. When John Gray passed away in 1855, he was buried here in the kirk. Every single day for 14 years, Bobby slept on the grave. The people of Edinburgh loved him, and they'd bring him food. He would only leave the grave at exactly 1 o'clock when the cannon sounded from the castle. We're not too far from one of the most hated characters here in Edinburgh, Sir George Mackenzie. When I say hated, half the city loved him, half the city hated him. Way back in the year 1769, at the Battle of Bothwell Bridge, he had 1,200 Presbyterian Covenanters brought here to the kirk, and they were kept in the open. They died of malnutrition. They were subjected to the everyday ailments, if you will, and died a terrible, terrible death. He was loved by some people here in Edinburgh. He was the Lord Advocate and is buried at the mausoleum. In the year 2004, 2 local boys came into the cemetery at night time, and they'd been drinking some rather strong Scottish lager. They made their way into the mausoleum by breaking the lock. They found a trapdoor, they opened the trapdoor, went deep down these ladders into an underground vault. There they found Sir George Mackenzie's coffin on a trestle. They forced the lid of the coffin open and removed Sir George's head. They took the skull up to the cemetery and had a game of football. At the same time, a tour guide was making her way into the cemetery, and she saw that what they were doing was obviously very, very illegal, but she wanted to capture them, so she walked to them and said, "Excuse me, boys, I find this very, very interesting. Just hang on a while, I'll take this tour to the end of the cemetery and come back and have a chat to you. What you've done is quite amazing, really." She, of course, came back with the police. These 2 boys were immediately arrested. They were very, very lucky not to be imprisoned, but shortly afterwards they became quite seriously ill, both of them by an unknown virus. It's said that Sir George's ghost, known simply as the Mackenzie poltergeist, wanted to get his revenge. Of course, here in Edinburgh you've also heard of Burke and Hare body snatchers, and they would wait for a freshly buried body here and then come back in the dead of night, bring the body out of the coffin and actually sell the body to local surgeons for 21 shillings. In all, they committed 16 murders later on because they needed to, shall we say, get their trade up and running. So when it comes to stories, believe you me, Edinburgh is absolutely full of them. And tonight, Ghost Quest will be investigating the vaults. It's going to be a fantastic, fantastic experience. Ghost Quest.
After completing our tour of the town and finding out more about the history of the vaults, it was now time for us to head down to Niddry Street and begin night 1 of our 2-night investigation. After having a walk around in the vaults, the team were keen to share their first impressions.
Looking forward to tonight at Edinburgh Vaults. Should be good. It's sounding good already. There's been a few things maybe that we're not 100% sure of. But you know, it's looking good and I'm really excited to see what happens.
So tonight we're here at the Edinburgh Vaults. We've all been waiting years to investigate here. We're joined by the Haunted Finders team who are also on site with us, and we are promised to have a really good night here at the Vaults. Everything's looking brilliant. We've had some activity already. We've heard whistles, noises, footsteps, and we're just ready to get going.
I'm looking forward to tonight. I've been hyped up for coming here for a while. I'm glad we've actually finally turned up, like, you know, managed to get the venue. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good night. Get a bit of evidence, like.
So right now we're about to start our investigation here at the Edinburgh Vaults. We're in the room with the stone circle, which is said to be a very dangerous place to stand due to a curse, which Daniel clearly doesn't think much of. So without further ado, Will, are you ready?
Yeah.
Dan, are you ready? Let's start the investigation. So right now we're going to leave a digital recorder in this room with the camera. Hopefully we will hear things on this recorder that we can't with our own ears. We're going to leave it for about 10 minutes or so to see what we capture. We're going to put it in the corner here. So that's going to adjust that camera again so we can see the room. We're good?
Yeah. That's what we can see.
Fucking shit!
What?
The wall, I thought it was a person.
Yeah.
Shit! I just turned around, the wall was at the wall. Is there any spirits in this room with us right now? Can you please come and speak into the recorder on the floor for us, please? Thank you. We left 2 more lock-off cameras running in 2 different vaults, but unfortunately, none of the cameras caught any audio or visual evidence for the duration that we left them. I heard someone walking then.
Yeah.
Do you hear that? Hello? I swear to God, though, I heard somebody walking then. Did you, Will?
Yeah, I thought it.
Did you, Dan?
Yeah.
Roll on digital recorder. Did we just hear you walking towards us? There is a sound of dripping up there. What was that?
I heard that bang.
I felt that on my feet. Did you feel that, Dan?
We're a fair bang with that. And again.
At this exact moment, we all hear 2 loud bangs, one of which we could physically feel through our feet. We cannot claim this is paranormal due to nightclubs that use the vault systems. However, this did sound very close to us, so we went to investigate where we thought it came from. Who just made that bang? We're not here to harm you. We just want to know you're here. At this exact moment, we capture an EVP on our digital recorder, which appears to be telling us to get out. We will enhance the audio so you can hear it better. We just want to know you're here. We just want to know you're here. After capturing no more evidence, we make our way down to the stone circle room to see what evidence we can capture.
Good night, mate.
Oh, it's freezing in here.
Oh.
At this exact moment, I hear what sounds like a whooshing sound, which was also caught on our camera's audio. At first, we thought it was Will, but on further review, we are not so sure.
Oh. Oh.
Feel like
Might have been me when I was coming in there.
Alright.
Is there any spirits in this room with us? Can you please make a noise? Give us a sign. Touch one of us. Did anyone here come whisper in our ears? Come and talk to us. Tell us your name.
I don't like how silent it is in
I
here.
just want to say that, it's really quiet.
Should we do an EVP?
Yeah.
If there are any spirits in this room with us, can you tell us your name, please?
Did you die in here?
At this exact moment, we capture a chilling Class A EVP of what appears to be a female voice saying hello. What you must remember is that there is no females down in the vaults with us. There is only myself, Will and Daniel in the whole vault system, and we are too far underground for this to be any contamination from outside. You may also notice, if you listen very carefully, after we hear the female voice saying hello, you can also hear a small cough straight after. Could this woman be a victim of the Edinburgh plague epidemic? Or even more likely, a woman who died down in the Edinburgh vaults due to the Great Fire of Edinburgh, which would have turned the vaults into an underground oven filled with smoke.
Did you die in here? Did you die in here?
If this EVP wasn't clear enough, it sounds like myself and Will have stumbled across an old tavern down deep in the Edinburgh Vaults. You can hear people laughing, shouting, and talking amongst themselves. We will enhance the audio so you can hear it better. You, Dad?
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear it really strong out here. At this exact moment, we start hearing banging noises coming from all around the vaults we are in. We can't claim this to be paranormal, however, all the nightclubs closed hours ago and the Haunted Finders team had left the site 2 hours prior to these noises. Could these be paranormal? We will let you decide. So it's 4:23 AM. That's the stairs.
That's someone walking. That's like...
To me, it sounded like them stairs. Will, did you switch the light on in that room?
Yeah, switch on before. I forgot to turn it off.
Is it still banging in there? If there's anybody here, and you can hear my voice, can you whistle for us, please? Anyone see a shadow in front of that staircase? Like a black. Is it right? Like something sat on the stairs.
No?
No,
To the right hand side of it.
Yeah, it's right.
You sure? You see something?
It's like a tall figure.
Someone in there, mate. I don't know if it's my eyes matrixing. Looks like there's a guy stood there. You see that?
Yeah, I can now.
I'm in the bottom of the workshop stairs.
No. Right there.
I don't know, it's my eyes playing tricks on me, but it looks like it's like as if like he's creeping forward.
Yeah. I think this place is giving me the willies at the minute.
Yeah.
What's that?
That was out there, that was the door.
This place is just playing with our head.
Yeah.
Whether it's haunted or not, I don't know. But it just does give you the creeps in here, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
But it's had that.
Did you hear that?
I like the sound of something dropping or something.
No, I hear something sound like as if it went hello.
Should I go up there, Will?
What?
Should I go up there?
Not really.
What? Walk to the top and back. Go on. Where's this walk to the top and come back again? See what you feel. Hey?
Like a brick trap up back and all.
Could have swear I just heard like footsteps coming towards me. Fuck.
After capturing no more evidence down in the vaults, it was now time to conclude night 1 of our investigation. The vaults proved to be one of the most atmospheric places we have ever been to, and after having a rather noisy night due to the surrounding nightclubs, we wanted to come back and do another investigation to see what we could capture. After reviewing our evidence from night 1, we came back 5 months later to do another investigation down in the vaults. Now we knew what we were up against, we were ready to start our investigation. So right now we're back in the Edinburgh Vaults. This is night 2 of our 2-night investigation, and we're joined by Michael Roberts. Nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah, finally.
Michael is from, if you don't know already, Scariest Places, Miracle Horrors Ghost Town, and you're doing Morbid, aren't you? Just tell us a bit about Morbid.
So Morbid is a new show that I'm working on, which is set in a funeral directors, which is a little bit different from Scariest Places and doing Miracle Horror. But I think it's great because a lot of the audience, I think, that I've built up over the last couple of years will adapt really well to Morbid, because it's still that kind of genre of comedy. It's that dark humour. So we start production in a couple of weeks. Rehearsals started last week. It's just absolutely crazy at the moment. There's just no time to do anything other than plug the show on social media and get actors involved and buy hearses. I own a hearse, so it's been since January. It's been a roller coaster, but it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. Yeah. But it's nice to have a night off and join you guys on the investigation and just kind of put my feet up a little bit. So
we're hoping to have a lot more of you here anyway, mate.
Oh yeah.
Crossed, and Michael's on Take the Cake Productions, and you're under Michael D, aren't you, on social media?
Yeah. If you search for Michael D, you'll find my Facebook page. But yeah, if you want to find any of the videos, it's Take the Cake Productions. Yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Right, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Yeah.
Are you ready, Will? Yeah. Oh, and just to note as well, Michael has a friend Lee here as well.
I do, yeah.
Who is going to be his cameraman, filming what Michael's doing tonight. So without further ado, should we get going?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's get going. So right now, me and Will are about to go and investigate the vaults here. We've got Michael and Lee up in the stone circle, and Haunted Finders are just back there in the bottom vault there. So without further ado, let's go and get started, Will.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So just so you know, guys, if you hear any voices, there are other people in here tonight. It's not necessarily been paranormal. We've got a reading on here. Got 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. Are you a spirit causing that? If you are, can you walk away from the device, please? Can you make that number go down? Can you make it go to 1? You can do it, come on. It's going down to 1.2. Just a bit further. 1.1. Just a bit further. You can do it. 1. It's gone down to 1, mate. Can you go back up again, please? I'm not doing anything, am I? It's gone back to 1.1, 1.2. Come on, high as you can. As high as you can.
Okay, so we've just been sent off to the other end of the vault. And I'm with Lee, but he's going to take hold of the camera now. Lee, do you want to come in, mate? Do you want to get hold of that? Yeah, you got it? So what we're going to do is, I've got a couple of gadgets. I've got a talker too. I've never used one of these before. So I don't really know how it works. Is there anybody in here? Is there anybody in here that wants to speak to us? Can you come forward? Use our energy. Use my energy and Lee's energy to connect with us, please. Did he say stand in the circle or don't stand in the circle?
He said we can stand in a circle, but I think it's like
Probably best not.
most people I don't think want to.
Well, I will if you want me.
You can do.
Yeah.
We move out of the way.
I've brought worse things home. Is there anybody here that wants to communicate with us? And then I'm just going to play it back.
Is there anybody here that wants to communicate with us?
Okay, so I've got a talker too. What this does is it uses the frequencies to kind of speak back to us. So I'm just going to call out and see if we can get any response from it. Is there anybody here that wants to speak to us? What did that say then?
I don't know.
What did that say then?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm sensing there are a lot of energies in this room right now, but what you really need to do is listen to my voice and try to communicate with us. Use your collective energy, or use our collective energy, and try and communicate with us by using this speaker. I think it'd be a good idea if I get the recorder as well and record and listen back.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, you just stay there, that's fine.
Can we just step back a little bit and go closer? Can we stand in the way? Right, hold on, just...
Did you hear that banging then?
Can we just step back a little bit and go closer? Can we stand in the way? Right, hold on, just...
Did you hear that banging then? It's happening when we're not focusing on it.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in this room? Can I have a name? That corridor over there looked a bit... Do you want to walk into the corridor with me?
Yeah, come, it's quite eerie, isn't it?
Keep it recording. Just record for me so you can get a bit of the background. Yes, did you hear that then?
Yeah.
It said yes, didn't it? And the atmosphere, do you feel a little bit more on edge?
Yeah. Cold.
Did you hear that bang then?
It's back in there again.
At this exact moment, Michael and Lee are starting to experience a few strange occurrences. Firstly, they hear banging noises which sound like footsteps walking into the vault they are in. We know it was no other team member because Michael and Lee had the whole top end of the vaults to themselves. Then, they get a banging sound which sounds like it's coming from the room they were just in. Could this be a spirit trying to play on Michael and Lee's minds?
Can we just step back a little bit and go closer? Can we stand in the way? Right, hold on, just...
Did you hear that banging then? And the atmosphere, do you feel a little bit more on edge?
Yeah. Cold.
Did you hear that bang then?
It's back in there again.
I feel like there's something just behind you.
I know. That's why I
Did
moved.
you feel
That's
that as
why
well?
I moved.
Right, just follow me round then. I'll be completely honest, the atmosphere in this room is a lot different to down there. I feel like I'm being watched. Anyone in this room? You alright?
How are you, mate? You alright?
Yeah, we're kind of, I feel like we're being goaded. We were in the stone room.
Yeah.
And then it felt like it was more in the corridor. Then we went in the corridor and this went off. And then we've come up here and it just feels like wherever we go, it's behind us.
Right. You do feel like being watched in here, don't you?
Yeah. The moment I came up here, I just felt, as I was standing here, just felt it was about 10 people behind me.
Yeah, well.
When Michael was talking and saying what it's like, it's like something was behind
Was it in the corridor?
I'm here and it sounds like there was footsteps coming towards us here, towards the steps. But then I'm trying to listen to it was dripping, but there's no dripping there.
I think it's more active in this corridor.
You got the spirit box on your wall? 3.5. 4. There's no. The only cable is from that light there. Does that affect it? Does it bollocks? It's gone down to 0 there, but over here 5.5.
Strange.
Right, I'm standing right here. Do you want to communicate with us? This is your chance. Use our energy. There is 4 of us now. Use that collective energy to communicate with us. It's gone cold. Right, I like here. What's it saying there?
It's gone from 16.6 to 16.2.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's gone
just
cold
right
there.
here. Yeah.
16.1.
I feel like whatever it is
15.9.
right here.
That's going. That.
Right
You
near
can feel
me.
this one. You can actually feel this.
I can feel it on,
Yeah.
on my hand.
15.6.
Yeah, it's like a slight chill.
It's fine here, nothing here. Right here.
Get spirit box out, Will.
Yeah, good idea, mate.
It was at this point of our investigation where we had to sadly say goodbye to Michael and Lee, so myself and Will went down to the stone circle room to see what evidence we could capture.
Oh, shit, it's really cold, it's like it's circling. If there's someone inside the stone circle, if you come through me, it tells your name, please use the device on the left hand.
You alright? Okay.
So it feels like someone like touched me there, like
You felt like somebody touched my back.
3 fingers and go like that to touch me.
You alright?
Come on, is that all you can do? Just tell us your name.
It's funny how last time we were here, Daniel pretty much slept in there and nothing. And now I feel like my back's been touched. But it didn't feel like my back had been touched, it was like my jumper.
It's definitely been a job, like it's different, the same as my neck told me today.
It's not even wet, that ceiling. That part's dry. We've even got a light on so we can actually see.
Can you come close to me and tell me your name, please? Can you tell me my name?
After capturing no more evidence, myself and Will head down to the bottom end of the vaults to meet up with the Haunted Finders team. However, on our way down, we experience something very unexpected.
It smells like horse. Can you get that? I smell... I don't know if it's me, I can smell a horsey smell.
Yeah, like the stables.
Is there any spirits in here? Please feel free to go and play with the toys on the floor. Nothing there will harm you or hurt you. Feel free to move anything you like.
On the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, there's a shadow, isn't there?
You see it?
It's getting closer.
It's blacked out the stairs up to the right.
Oh shit, yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Is that just...
I can see that.
Is that just...
Is that shadow off the right?
What do you think about this?
Go on. Are you the chief?
Is it the bottom of the top step now?
I think that shadow on the steps is just there.
I'm the
all
boss
time.
now.
But there was definitely something that popped its head out and then back in.
When we was in there, we did a spirit box session, and we asked them about the circle and stuff. We asked what was in the circle. It said demon straight away, and then we asked who's the demon. It said the boss.
Yeah, the boss.
It kept calling us by name on the spirit box. We asked if there was any witches down here and how many were there. And it said 7.
Where's your little tripod thing?
Got the thermal.
I've turned it off. It's in there.
Could have done with that.
I've had it in this hallway for ages though, so I might have caught something.
I think you could need it to go on that top step there, facing up.
18 degrees up
I
here.
reckon.
Let's do it again.
Well, let's go up.
I think we should stick that REM pod. Stick that REM pod
The first
That's
up
what I
there,
was thinking.
then come back down.
Yeah, Dave, let's put this REM pod up there.
Yeah, we're going to put it up there.
Bring it.
At the top of the stairs or at the bottom of the stairs?
Just on the stairs.
On the stairs.
You take it up to the second staircase, isn't it?
It might go now, that's the trouble.